Do you know today? Well, what do you reckon me and you go out for the day? Go wherever you want, do whatever you want to do. Just have a bit of a laugh. What do you say?
I'm busy.
Do you know what? I would have given anything to go out with my dad for the day when I were a nipper.
Yeah? You were a nipper. He's a puncher.
I've just seen our Chesney. He's been out looking for the dog again.
He didn't sleep a wink last night. He was tossing and turning and muttering to himself like that kid.
What kid?
The one off that film. You know, that possessed child.
Oh, Damien.
I'll have nightmares tonight, thanks to you. I'll keep seeing our Chesney strapped at bed with his head spinning round and green gunk coming out. Nice one, Kirk.
That were the exorcist.
Hey, weren't that your nickname at school, ma'am?
Anyway, don't go having a go at him. He's upset. We all are.
I'm beside myself. I'm not sure I'll ever get over it.
So, hang on. How are we going to know where to take this dosh to?
You watch. We'll get a telegram. Await further instruction. Stop.
Stop what?
It's weird, though, isn't it, how they spelt gets with 2 T's?
So the kidnapper's thick, so what?
You're hardly top at class when it comes to spelling, eh, ma'am?
And just exactly what are you incinerating?
Maybe I should phone the police.
Over my dead body.
You know I hate Rosas. As much as the next bloke, Sil. But you've got to admit she has got a point.
We can't phone fuzz. Who knows what they do to Schmeichel if we grass to him? They'll cut him up for clutch bags, I know they will.
Right. Well, there's only one thing for it. We'll have to pay that ransom.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Do you remember your first birthday party, Deirdre?
Oh, vividly.
Oh, your ranted Jess. Jitterbugging to rock around the clock with the rug rolled back. Poor Jess. The very next day, she knocked her head on a downspout and never woke up.
What are you working on, Dad?
Oh, his will.
All right, Deirdre, no reason to say it like that.
Well, I think he's morbid. I mean, you're hardly at death's door, are you?
Oh, which reminds me, Wanda phoned earlier.
Oh, yeah?
She's got the council round today, levelling her wonky bath. So sadly, she can't make the party.
What a shame.
Yeah, I bet you're gutted, aren't you, Ken?
Who's that?
Oh, it's Lena from the 1 o'clock club. She said she might pop by.
Lena?
1 o'clock club?
Yeah, well, I just hope she hasn't brought the whole of Weatherfield with her.
Tracy, will you go and check on those jellies, love? They should be set by now.
But I got my hands full here. This bow won't stay in.
Oh, OK, I'll do it.
Come through, Lena. It's not as roomy as your bungalow, but it's cosy all the same.
My claustrophobia's coming on. Let me get my pills. Oh, have they got vodka in them?
No.
Everyone, this is Lena.
Don't let that baby come anywhere near me. I drop babies. Oh. Oh. You must be Ken.
Yes.
Wanda was right about you. Oh.
That's alcoholic.
There is a God.
Wow, look at you. Hardly recognised you.
Why? What do I usually look like? A dog?
I thought you were going to some kids' tea party.
I am.
What do I know about girls' clothes, eh?
It's around here. Maybe I've got a chip on my shoulder, but when I'm going somewhere as Beth's mum, I just try and look decent, because in everyone's eyes, I'm always going to be some teenage mother. So I just don't want to look tarty or dog rough. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think dog want to look at you. I think fox.
What's that then? Something scabby that goes through your bins? Come on, Beth, we're going to be late. Oh, you know, just help yourself to the fridge and you know where the tea and the coffee are and stuff like that.
I'll be fine. Today I'll mostly be planning stuff, not actually putting the pond in.
Why take a lot of thinking about, does it, eh?
Well, logistics and that, you know, nightmare. And who's this? Anyone seen Bethany?
Oh, she insisted on wearing her wings. Oh, and my mum might pop in on a dinner break 'cause she only works down the road.
Well, you go and enjoy yourselves.
Right.
I'll see you later, yeah?
Come on, then. And don't work too hard.
I won't. See ya.
place.
The final frontier.
We never seem to get any, do we?
Yeah, this isn't a home, it's a hostel. For anyone who wants to take refuge from their problems. Tracy having a baby by no straightforward name. Blanche, Wanda.
You know, I always said I'd never put my mother in a home. All those things you see on the telly, you know, hidden cameras. They tie the residents up, practically whip them. I'm warming to the idea by the minute. Still, it's good that we're like this, though, isn't it? I mean, would you rather it was just the two of us?
No, I'm not saying that at all. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, God, Ken. Is it really a year since Amy was born? I feel as if I've aged 10 years this last year. I look in the mirror, I see my mother staring back.
Well, I think your mother's a very attractive woman.
Hey, you. You're supposed to say, don't be daft.
Deirdre, whatever you see, I still glimpse that young slip of a thing that I fell in love with all those millions of years ago. Will that do?
That'll do perfectly.
All right, Gaffer. My word, someone got out of bed the wrong side this morning.
Listen, he's already off my Christmas card list, so don't wind me up, eh?
What have I ever done to you?
Not you personally, that lad of yours. I tell you what, it's a good job you've already punched his lights out, otherwise I'd be doing it for you.
Oh, and your Rose is completely blameless, is she?
I said don't wind me up.
Oh, just leave it, Tom. The mood easy and he'll end up firing you.
Yeah! I heard that, and that's true as well. I will.
I asked a simple question.
Listen, Tom, I know my Rose isn't completely innocent in all this, but she didn't get the... What's it, did she?
The what's it?
You know what I'm talking about.
He's so full of... This don't add up, you know.
No, neither do I. I was useless at maths. What is it with you? Have you got ants in your pants?
Look, Tom, I don't want to fall out with you. I know none of this has got anything to do with you. Just keep your Craig away from my Rosa and everything will be fine, yeah?
Bobby's girl, we want to be 1, 2. Bobby's girl, think about it now. That's the only thing I want to be.
Whose party is this, Amy's or Grant's?
Bobby's girl, I want to be Bobby's girl. You keep these kids in control, please. I'm waiting on a hip replacement.
It is a party.
Someone's gonna get hurt.
I knocked a kiddie over when I had that mobility buggy.
Do any damage?
No. Do you know something, Blanche? Every time that Kenneth looks at me, it's like he's mentally undressing me.
They'll be happy to join the drink.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Steve.
All right. I'll say to May Blitz.
Look, will you lot just shut up? You're starting to do me head in.
There you go.
This is for Amy.
Have you never heard of the Early Learning Centre?
Steve? You know, she's just over there if you want to kiss her or anything. Hey, Amy, your daddy's here. He gave you 50 quid.
60?
Norris, when is the next meeting of the book club?
I knew you'd be in charge. Oh, you've got such a commanding glint. You're like a white Martin Luther King.
Well, I hope it's not soon. I mean, it's awfully hard finding time for a book and serving in a shop.
I've only just got hold of a large print copy from the library. I had it on special order. It came all the way over from Whalley Range.
I must say, I'm on the chapter where Betsy gets her fingers trapped in the mangle. I'm absolutely hooked. Isn't Albanon a brute?
Oh, I'd rather leave that sort of discussion till the meeting, if you don't mind.
Which, loosely translated, means keep your trap shut. I haven't read it.
I have.
Oh, I'll bet you're a lovely reader, Norris.
Is Betsy the one who gets diphtheria? Rickets.
Rickets? Not exactly Jackie Collins, is it?
No, it's a very serious tone.
No, I just adored the Santangelo trilogy.
Has anyone noticed? I mean, the woman on the book cover.
Well,
I think she's supposed to be Betsy. Well, she has a look of Deirdre.
I'm just going upstairs.
Hello.
Hiya.
Been a break?
Just drawing some plans.
Oh. Good for you. Fancy a brew? I could put the kettle on.
I've just had one, sir.
This lino needs changing. Keep meaning to, don't get round to it. In fact, the whole place could do with a lick of paint. This garden looks remarkably similar to the way it did this morning.
Yeah, I'm more at the planning stage than anything else.
Which reminds me, I think I've come up with a solution to our pond problem. You know I'm worried about Beth falling in and drowning.
Armbands?
Well, we could put sand in the bottom of the pool. Turn it into a sand pit. She loves the one at nursery. I mean, some days we can't get her out of there, and now she can have her own in their own back garden.
Hey, Amy, listen, this is what Joshua bought you. Come on, Daddy, let's do the movement. Row, 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 gently down the stream.
Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row.
There are old people here.
Yes, well, there shouldn't be.
Come on, Blanche, join in.
I am fully at speed with the machinations of water-based transport, thank you very much, without having to sing songs about it.
Don't be such a spoil-sport, Blanche.
Ken.
Yes, Emily.
I popped upstairs to powder my nose, and I thought I heard an intruder in your bedroom.
What?
I went in, I hope you don't mind, and I found that Lena in there.
Lena? In our room?
I cleared my throat, she jumped, and I'm afraid she dropped her drink on your laptop. I thought you'd better know.
Too right, I better know.
She probably lost her way.
Yeah, she was probably rummaging through Dad's drawers.
Well, thank you very much, Mother.
For what, exactly?
For inviting another oversexed septuagenarian into the house and ruining Ken's day. You know how
So
much
says the
laptop's
girl
got?
who's ruined his life.
I beg your pardon.
Well, let's face it, you've hardly been Snow White in the marriage department.
This was supposed to be Amy's birthday party. But oh no, you didn't like that, did you? Because you weren't the centre of attention. So you had to invite all your little mates around and hijack the event.
No, I didn't know you disliked our neighbours quite so much.
I was specifically referring to Lena.
Oh, don't try and get out of it now, just 'cause they're all listening.
Well, at least they are listening, which is more than you ever do.
I tell you, Deirdre, if we're that unwelcome, we shall retire to the Rover's return.
Do what you want, Mother.
Actually, I should make tracks.
You really do know how to embarrass people, don't you? Well, you've had lots of practice. You've been embarrassing me all your life.
Mother, go to the pub and make sure you don't trip over a cobblestone.
Come on, Norris.
I don't think Deirdre actually meant us.
Oh, she did, Norris. She's never liked you.
Mother?
And she thinks the markup in that cabin is criminal.
Maybe we'd best go.
I give up.
Here you go, Mummy.
Hello.
See, Daddy, look.
Mum, are you stopping here?
Whatever.
Great. Steve?
8, 9.
What? You telling me Patrick lent you 70 quid? What is he made of money?
Shut up, will you? You made me lose my count.
They found out, Ches.
Some old crisps.
Prawn cocktail, my favourite.
Hey, I had to queue at the Building Society for ages, so I hope you appreciate this.
I just wish I could contribute, but I'm totally brassic. That crisp might be the last thing I ever eat.
What about in your bra?
What about me bra?
Well, that's where you used to keep your notes and that, if punters... Oh, sorry, I mean boyfriends ever give you dosh.
What have you got me down as, Fizz?
Here we go. I've got £8 in making bacon.
Oh, we've got to have enough now. We've got to.
Plus 8 is... Will you give up? You're making me lose my count.
Oh, right, are these pounds of 10?
Yes.
Right.
Oh, she's like Carol Vorderman.
Right, we've got £233 plus a few coppers. That still leaves us with a shortfall of...
17 quid.
Is that right?
Right, ma'am, turn out your bra.
There's no there.
Prove it.
Why should I?
Right, I'll do it then.
Keep your hands off me!
Come on, what have you got
Get
to
off me! Get off me! I don't know how that got there.
Les? Looks like we found our ransom money.
Yes!
All I wanted today was to make Amy feel special.
And she did. I'm sure.
And you know, I've been wondering all day why it was so important to me to make her feel special.
Well, maybe it was because when she came into the world, it was so fraught with negative emotions that maybe perhaps it just didn't seem that special.
No, it wasn't that. It's because I never felt special. My mum never made me feel like the prettiest girl in the world, or the sun shone a bit brighter when I held her hand. She just moaned all the time and put me down. Nothing was ever good enough, ever. You know, I once had to play a harmonica solo in the school nativity play. I know shepherds don't usually play the harmonica, but... So I'm stood there, tea towel on my head, dressing gown, and we're all huddled round the crib, and I'm supposed to play Once in Royal David City, C major. And I felt so special. I was the only kid in the whole school who could play. So I go to blow, and one of the other kids has played a trick on me and stuck a load of sellotape over my holes. So when I blow, nothing comes out. Just this sort of raspberry noise. Well, it was a deathly silence in the hall, and I was so terrified I just kind of froze. And I looked up, and I see my mum sitting in the front row. And she bellows out, "Oh, Deirdre, what have you done now?" I tried so hard with Tracy to put right what my mum had done wrong. I don't know. Maybe I tried too hard. I mean, look at how she's turned out. She thinks she's too special. I just want to get it right with Amy. Actually, it wasn't a tea towel on my head. My mum had cut up a Sunday best hat and made it into a sort of skull cap, because she reckoned the shepherds would have been Jewish. That and National Health specs. Not a good look. Oh.
Deirdre, will you marry me?
What?
You heard.
Well, I say this for you, Ken Barlow. You certainly pick your moments.
You don't have to respond immediately, but I must warn you. 40 years from now might be just a bit late.
I don't need 40 years. I reckon I've said no once too often. Yes, Ken. I will marry you.
Have you seen who's over there?
Oh, yeah. Leave him be. He looks fuming.
That's his default mode. Always has been.
Oh, what surprise. Excuse me while I just drag my jaw up off the floor.
You what?
Well, I'd never find you in a library with your head in a book or helping a blind person cross the road.
I don't know any blind people, so lay off, Ange.
Tommy, your tea's on the table and you've got bridges to build with your son.
I dare you.
Oi, pedo! You think you're looking at?
Just go on, Tommy.
Don't start, old Daddy.
You gonna listen to her when you get in? Bit of Gary Glitter.
You won't make a stand-up comic, would you, mate? In fact, come to think of it, you won't make much of anything, would you? Because that always gets in the way.
I'll have you, Platt.
Don't you dare, Dad.
Don't do out daft, Tommy.
Hey, we'll have no funny business, thank you. There's a pregnant woman there. Are you thick?
Oh, you'll have me, will you? Like you had Joe Craig, I suppose.
Who's the comedian now?
I'll just say it how it is.
Oh, and I'll make things up, do I?
Look, I haven't got time for playground name-calling, mate, so... You can call me all the pedos under the sun, Tommy, lad. But before you do, take a good look in the mirror. Because you're the child abuser around here, not me.
Are you looking for a smack in the face or what, Tommy?
I'm not the one that knocked my 14-year-old son into the middle of next week.
Dad, why don't you just
And he's still
go?
walking the streets. Well, where's the justice in that?
Martin, will you stop winding him up?
So you can call me what you like. You can call me anything you like.
I ain't even started yet.
But at least I can sleep at night. At least I don't need this to blot out my guilty conscience and knock me out.
You're gonna get it one day, mate.
Yeah? Oh, you're picking on someone your own size? Now, there's a first.
What are you lot looking at?